everybody.
Hi, how's it going?
It's the Lucky Stream.
I feel lucky, I don't know about you.
It's the stream where we talk about all sorts of existentialist questions, not just gameplay, but questions like, is cereal a soup? Is a hot dog a sandwich? Why are all of Barbara's questions about food?
That's, you know, people have pointed that out before. You do kind of tend to focus on food.
Yeah, it's my therapy.
There's nothing wrong with that. But the question is, I want to know is, do you feel lucky?
I feel very lucky. I think that I'm lucky to have all these awesome people with us.
Yeah, we have a lot of people on the stream today. Can we, you guys want to come up and get in the shot and introduce yourself?
Hi, I'm Chris Carroll, sound designer.
Hi, I'm Jesse. I'm an artist.
I am going to move this actually. Okay, go ahead. Repeat that.
Matt Cheney, sound designer.
Okay.
David, DK, audio director.
I'm Eric. I'm an engineer.
So, people have seen Eric. The rest of you, I think, it's you were
dismissal.
I was
People have seen
briefly
Eric.
on yeah, just Eric over here.
Lowercase Eric.
People have seen Eric. I mean, it's just old hat. But the rest of you guys are kind of new. You were on briefly.
Briefly, one time.
It was that
with the
time they
group.
were all matching. It's kind of weird.
Oh yeah, and then we were planning on matching again, and then whatever.
I'm glad to see you guys have your own identity today, though. That's good. That's good.
It's a very dark color scheme.
Oh, it is. Yeah, we're in the muted colors, but our personalities are not muted. So we want to thank you for joining us here today. Mr. Creativerse, you already have some fans. They're calling your name.
Oh,
Eric.
that's sweet. Thank you guys.
all it takes is like 1 or 2 live streams and people will know you by name.
Wow.
Right. 5 more and you'll have a cult. So
Yeah.
That's what I'm aiming for.
Cult
Great.
status.
I need more followers.
I wish that, we need to get a better streaming setup at some point here. I'm going to switch my mic.
This is casual. It's not bad.
But if you guys want to scoot in just
Okay.
a little bit, let's
Huddle.
get cozy.
let's
Okay.
get cozy because it's winter.
And if you missed it, we do have like
It's lucky ears.
3 folks who are on the audio team. So if you have any audio questions, I don't know that we've had you guys on a lucky stream.
No.
Random insanity! Sorry, he yelled at me, so I decided to yell back.
Perfect.
Sweet. So what are we doing today?
I thought we would pick up right where we left off, and everybody's wondering what's going to happen next. And we left them hanging over the holidays. It's the new year. I think we're going to fight Jinx today.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Sweet. Sounds good.
Do you, so for you folks watching, if you have any questions you want to throw out, maybe questions for these new guys, audio-related questions, art-related questions for Jesse, just throw them out. We'll try to catch them.
I'll request that you request that the audio team make animal noises or like barn animal impressions, maybe we could do some of that.
I'm 100% on board with that.
That was the one stipulation we said no to.
Yeah.
We already have
But,
questions
okay.
for you guys,
We'll
actually.
break.
You knew where I was.
You guys have questions?
Okay.
I knew
Let's
Eric.
hear.
What do they have?
This is a very big question. Dio the Creative asks, I really like the ambiance. How did you go about making it? So that's like start to finish, all of it. Just go.
Alright.
Ambiance.
You did most of that stuff with conjunction with Elise?
Yeah, so it's a
Oh
combination
no, you're talking
of
about kind
just
of world
ambience, world,
Oh,
everything.
actually, yeah, these
I mean,
guys-
it just depends what we use art a lot. We see what they're making in these levels, and we decide, is this a happy place? Is this a scary place? And we'll kind of color our sounds that way. We'll start with a kind of a blanket level ambience of like surround sound. So if you play in surround, you can get that full experience. A lot of it is 3D positional things. So you may not always see a frog or hear a cricket or something, but it's there. It makes it feel like you're actually, in the environment there with Lucky.
Is it the kind of thing where, like, depending on which way you rotate the camera, you'll hear sounds differently?
Potentially, yeah. I mean, not necessarily differently, but in
like different ears.
Mhm.
Like it'll.
Yeah, if you're listening, it's mixed on for 7.1, so if you were surround sound, so it would go as the listener and camera rotate.
7.1, that's pretty fancy. That's the latest stuff, right?
It's pretty common these days to do that. So,
well, I still think it's awesome.
Yeah, it's definitely some new challenges for us.
Yeah, we definitely put all the sounds. It's like even if we don't see the object of the cricket, like Chris was talking about, you would put the object there. Actually, Matt does most of this work, but like we would put the object in the world and kind of design it as if it were there, so that it adds to the ambience. And so like if you turn your head or move this way or move past the cricket, it's still there and it's playing behind you as you kind of go past. So the world changes because it actually has the sound objects in the world, and you kind of proceed through it as like a sound story.
Yeah, birds that go in trees, frogs are in water, that kind of stuff. And then sometimes we randomize things like wind. There's lots of like floaty sky worlds kind of, right? So we had to kind of improvise there with certain wind emitters, and we have ones that kind of swirl around. You may not really notice it, but if you're not really paying attention, we tried to make it very seamless. We don't want you to really notice all of these things in a negative way.
At the same time, if it weren't there, it would just take away so much depth, right?
Yeah, it would feel naked.
It's so necessary.
Yeah, actually, you notice it when it's not there.
Yeah.
Right.
So here's a question that I have for you guys. How much Foley work did you do for Super Lucky's Tale? Were you out there like on the edge of a cliff with a microphone catching mysterious wind sounds?
No, I'm trying to think like all the Foley we did. A lot of the kitty litter, they required certain Foley elements. Mittens has kind of he has a little jingle bell up here, so when he swirls, he goes jingle jingle. I'm trying to think what other kind of Foley sounds we did.
We did a couple Foley recording sessions because we were working with Microsoft on the project. Yeah. They have some really nice Foley rooms, so we did a couple
we did some
sessions there, but it was mostly focused around toys, which are sound design elements that Chris and Matt use to layer into all of their sound designs. So like straight up like footstep or cloth Foley, in a game like this, you don't use it as much as you do.
Yeah, Lucky doesn't have a lot of, I'm not going to make his fur,
Okay, now I want that.
Now you want it, yeah.
We are going to make a strictly realistic version of the sound of Lucky.
Like he's got a lavalier in his fur.
Yes.
And that's all you hear is...
We just got to find a fox somewhere out here, put a mic on him.
Yeah.
And
just let him around. Anybody have a fox?
Around a forest.
Yeah. Well, you got to do the cape
Put him on a
flapping
beach.
element,
The
too.
cape flap.
There's been a fox running around my front yard.
Really? All right. Well, you got
Perfect.
it.
Grab
This
it.
is it. Lucky's come to visit you.
I want to hear like every crinkle of Crumble as you crush him to bits. I want to hear the powder and the dust fall on the ground.
Crush it a bit?
Yeah.
Crumble.
Oh, crumble.
Oh,
yeah,
the
yeah.
crumble.
I thought you were talking
I thought you were talking about Lucky, and I was like, oh my god.
I didn't know who was getting
Vicious.
crushed in this scenario. Yeah, crumbles for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, I get why you guys went the way you did, but a little bit of nitty gritty, dark realism goes a long way.
Yeah, it's on brand.
Just like a thin layer of jelly.
We
on
always end up
toast.
here.
Jelly's so dark.
Bristle. You
Jelly.
We always end up here.
I always
We
end
do.
up in jelly.
Yeah.
Barbara, are there any questions we missed?
I think the team has already answered this. The specific direction of sound. What does the fox say? That was, I don't know, the question rhetorical, but
Come on!
No, yeah, he literally
That was
says,
good.
That's the answer to that
It's
question.
one. Come on!
general comments about how actual foxes just scream and it's terrifying.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that is true.
It's like, rabbits scream too, and it's really,
Rabbits
yeah,
scream.
Rabbits
Yes.
scream?
Well, none of
That's
the rabbit
terrifying.
thing, right?
Yeah. They did a lot of the voices too, right? What are all the characters that you voiced, Chris?
Oh yeah.
Master Mittens is the one big one.
Who was
A couple of
Who was responsible for that?
for who was responsible.
The gem of Spookaboo.
So
Gem.
Spookaboo. I don't know.
My favorite.
The dialogue, the gibberish, if you will,
Right.
was
It's not gibberish.
It makes sense to them.
That's offensive.
It's a linguistic
Ghost
lingo.
It's
We call it
2019, Chris.
it's called Boolingo.
Boolingo, yeah.
That was kind of written by DK and myself and Elise, who was part of Microsoft. It was really, really challenging because there's like one animation per emotion, and we had to write 4 different lines that all fit that one thing. So a lot of times we'll start with like a voice and then put like, oh, what can we do with that? So then
Chris's voice is in Master Mittens. He did some of the Boo characters.
And the Boo
he
characters.
did a lot of the Wurmal characters. Actually, were mostly inspired by your original takes on the design for that.
Yeah.
Which were these like backwoods, kind of like strong accented.
The older male with the red hat, maybe the old dude.
Yeah, I think the
old guy and the sheriff.
Let it twang, let it draw.
Yeah, he left it.
Or McGribble. Just kind of Andy Griffith, kind of just like backwoods, just goofy rednecks.
I'm so glad I didn't have to force you to say that. I was gonna beg.
That was volunteer.
That was awesome. I really like Tess has some good lines.
Tess, yeah.
I used to have it memorized. One of her lines was really strange, but I liked the words. I felt like she was saying umlaut meow cats at the end. Am I near something?
We did try to. So Elise was particular about this. She would, for the character's personality, she wanted to like pick cat lingo words that in English would like imply something. So with Tess, for example, actually umlaut or something that might for her case would have been more like a technological speak. We tried to weave into writing of her lines. I can't remember them right off the bat, but
for the worms, I would say things like in English, like the darn kitties came and ruined my farm or tore up my garden. So, what's the
word one for that?
Specifically.
I can't. I've just so spaced on it. There's one that
the lines are so good. It's like worm. I mean, we could go worm grubble.
It's just worm grubble.
Would you say you're fluent in it? No.
In Wurmal?
Well, I've also not been in practice, so I can't remember any of the lines.
It's hard when you're not living amongst the Wurmals. Really, cactus.
Key paw around. Yeah, that's it. Key paw around, ruin my grubble.
That's so good.
Oh man.
So we had to, there's I don't know how many of these actually made it into the game because of some systematic
still
things.
save
but
the files.
No, it still exists. The system's still in place, but we don't know.
The world needs to hear them.
We could share some of those files separately, easily. Just post them.
Yeah.
How long would it take if I were to do like a Rosetta Stone course to learn all the dialects?
Oh man, a lifetime.
A lifetime. I was going to say 2 or 3 minutes.
Yeah.
Maybe I could go to Quad C and take a course in Wurmal. Local community college.
But do the kitty litter, each one have their own language or dialect? So you'd have to learn.
Each cat has its own
language.
Mm-hmm.
But they can understand each other.
They can understand each other.
It's magic.
Yeah.
It is magic. There's the magic on.
I'm gonna switch over to the game real fast, but let's keep this thread going because I like where this is going. I
want to see how good you are. I've heard mixed reviews on this. So.
Okay. You guys might want to position
a little more.
your chairs because
Eric
this is
like
the
out
camera.
of the frame. Oh no, he's in the frame.
So
I don't know what happened.
Oh,
we are looking at this camera.
Oh, that camera.
Oh, okay.
Because that's what the game is.
Okay.
So
shift.
Let's see. So I had just saved up my coins. I got this fun little outfit for Lucky.
Adorable. Cute.
Very cute. I'm a fan of this one. It's one of my favorites.
Yes. I love the animation too. I'm just gonna like switch real fast.
These are your boss fighting clothes that you're putting on.
I need to gear up. Okay, so when I change to this outfit, let's see, confirm.
I love that. Leader has it. That's the one.
Maybe I could warm up with a level first. And yes, Juggly Bear, I did get a haircut. Thank you for noticing.
So sweet.
Let's warm up with this bonus level.
Is this a puzzle or a burrow
I think this
run?
is a
Burrow run.
Yeah.
I was actually, before the stream, I was trying to I just got the coins for this outfit. There's this nice loop where you do this bonus burrow run, and then you get a couple of the diamonds in the area, and then you repeat it.
That's your gold farming technique, huh?
I'm sure there are better ones, but that was one. If any viewers know any really good, like the best gold runs in the game, call them out, because I need some points.
Nice.
Harrowing dive there.
Yeah, it's difficult. I remember I think it's the only burrow one that has slopes in it like this, where you're going up and burrowing.
The one that comes backwards always gets me. I forget about that one.
Yeah, I know. There's really no way to anticipate that.
No, you just get, either you're ready for it or you get wrecked. It's kind of one of the
I think I accidentally burrowed.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, I'm glad I burrowed.
That's the designer's type of exposure.
Yeah.
Should they have that much fun? Okay.
Don't mess up.
One last chance here.
This one's gonna come from behind as well.
I'm not even gonna go for the coins.
Sometimes you can't. It's too risky.
You need to be listening to the game, man.
Yes.
Those cues would let you know.
I know, right? It's one of the tricks with live streaming is if we listen to it, then we get this infinitely reverberating, looping feedback that would be just a delight to listen to, I'm sure.
Yeah, it's too delightful.
It's too
lovely.
The world can't handle that much delight.
You feel warmed up? How you feeling?
so. I think so.
Stretch your thumbs.
You do some of those. Some
Get your
shrugs.
haircut. Did you cut your hair yet?
Ready? Yeah. Did I what?
Cut your hair. Your haircut is prepared.
I think so.
Yeah.
There's less
Streamline,
drag on
yeah.
there's less drag in my life, less wind resistance in general in my life, which is good. I think we're gonna take down Jinx in this costume.
Let's do it.
It feels right.
Yeah.
How many attempts do you think it's going to take you? I mean, I'm just asking for you to, call it out.
Oh man,
Be confident. you
that's
know.
a great question.
Point, like Babe Ruth style.
Yeah. Call shot.
Well,
Home run.
We're calling our
Bats.
pockets in this
Yeah.
game.
Yeah.
That is a great question because I'll tell you, I'll be honest with you, it's been a long time since I've done this fight. We were talking about last time how I played the game when it came out, open the first weekend it was out, and the Jinx fight was so hard. And was it you or was it one of the design? I think it might have been Eric Stoll. Was talking about how they dialed down the difficulty a little bit.
Yeah, it was about impossible to debug it.
Yeah.
I would have to get to the end of this thing to watch the end cinematic, and it was the hardest thing.
Well, now we have a configuration where you can make Lucky invincible. So we use that for dev purposes for levels that are really hard, and so he'll get hit, but you don't lose your lives or anything, so we can actually get through some of those tough ones without having to go super nuts, because it's also really hard to pay attention to what you're trying to look for and debug, but at the same time play the game. So sometimes we kind of need to be able to have that cheat. Yeah, we're cheaters.
I don't consider it cheating. I consider it being nice to yourself.
Yeah. Cut myself a little break.
It's self-care.
Self-care.
So honestly, I don't know how long it's going to take. I'm just gonna go in there and see what happens.
I'm gonna say 2 times.
You think so? Okay.
Wow.
All
I
right.
have confidence in this.
Yeah.
It's because it's still a hard fight, even with the difficulty tweak.
That's indigestion.
Poor
Furball.
Jinx.
Also, this is a lot of pressure for you because this is the pinnacle of the whole Lucky stream. We've been doing all this stuff.
Building towards this for 7 episodes.
Whoa, lasers! Lucky got a haircut too.
I want to hear that fur get singed.
I love this game commentary that you do.
Losing a heart that early in the fight.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
Oh! I'm sure that had nothing to do with the distraction.
I think you need to know fireballs are not good.
Yeah.
Okay, that's for those of you watching. Those of you watching at home,
Well.
do not get hit by fireballs. Fortunately, I have 36 lives to get this.
2 out of 2. All right, Barbara. All your money's on this one.
I know.
We've been watching David all season.
Will the people get their money's worth?
It's all on. I mean, David's employment status. It's writing all on this.
You might know something I don't.
It's not working. It's not gonna work out.
Well, they didn't want to tell you beforehand, you know, but cat's out of the bag.
It's kind of like a reverse Ender's game. It's like if I die, then in the game I die.
Yeah.
Professionally.
No one
Professionally.
You jump.
Personally, you might just have some char marks, but you'll be okay. That was some expert maneuvering.
Okay, I pulled it off. But this is only the first wave. It's gonna be okay.
Hey, David, are you able to recite the alphabet in reverse? You know, some people can do that.
Oh, did I just get hurt?
Yes.
Immediate coordination.
And I lost my chance to.
You didn't even get him.
I didn't even attack
You
him.
didn't.
So you gotta do it over again.
Yeah.
Damage.
But we
You're
did-
trying to make it real challenging. You want fours like that.
Yeah.
Because 3 is not good.
Alright, that's for filthy casuals. So to answer your question, which I'm really glad you asked, I don't know that I've ever tried,
Pay up, Barbara.
You never tried?
or if I have, it's been years. Can you, Eric? I would turn the question around on you. How good are you at that?
You know,
Particular skill?
just saying it out loud, you know, I feel like I can do it. It sounds like something I can do.
Yeah, and I think just he's probably right. So
Yeah, I've never tested myself.
I think you should self-actualize, empower yourself, and give it a shot.
No, I mean, I'm not afraid of trying it. I mean, I know my alphabet.
Forwards and backwards? I think that's the test.
Honestly, I haven't even gone through the normal alphabet forwards in quite some time.
Yeah.
There's a lot of letters in there. Alright, well, we got we're starting off with Z.
Nice start.
Y before that. W.
Dave, is he doing it correct?
Wait, W,
Yeah.
Y, Z.
You have to referee this. It's that is wrong.
ZWX.
Flawless so far. Alright.
Good. First hit, Dave.
How many hits did it take? Is it like 87?
Yeah.
Yes.
87 of those balls?
Yeah.
Oh, and then you've got his name.
You know, I was actually just looking at a bug in this level where you could stand on top of that board as you select it, or at least nearly on top of it, and it sort of carry you ride it towards Jinx. Maybe that's something we should try. I don't know if that is only...
That actually sounds really fun. Sorry, the taste of laser always gets me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
These are bad.
Yeah, is that like burnt grape? That can't be good.
You know, it's a different flavor every time.
It's not even real great.
It's spelling lucky. I've never
It's
seen
the spell out. What does it say?
it. Lucky.
Lucky smells.
I
Burnt
mean,
grapes.
I think that's probably pretty true. You know, Lucky's been getting a good workout through this whole thing. Like,
Right?
as I don't
Yeah,
know.
isn't he
I mean,
like a
maybe
routine
some
or
of these
something?
outfits
Like this,
he has
those kids smell
deodorant,
bad
but-
anyways because they're
Yeah,
going
it's
through
just
stuff. They just BO.
I've never even seen him wash his hands.
Yeah.
He's always like
Yeah.
on his paws.
I think that happens like when you quit the game. He does all of his morning routine.
I mean,
Puts
but
on
can we
his-
really trust him though?
He's checking.
Who's checking? Who watches? Who watches the watching? Who lucky's the lucky? Okay, that didn't work. That was nothing. That was garbage.
Alright, you're multitasking.
This
really
is
hard.
around. That's
So-
that one every time.
The double.
Yes, that's a brutal one.
So what's your favorite color?
Yeah.
What is your favorite color, Barbara?
Or orange.
At this
orange.
particular moment, I can tell you my least favorite color is Jinx's red. Or no, my least favorite color is Fireball, reddish orange. I don't know if we've tested that in a while. I think it's been a couple minutes.
Yeah.
I think the people want to know.
Well, if you guys try hard,
Put your shoes untied.
Or watch out! I think he might tie your shoelaces together, which would also be.
that would be hilarious if you guys managed to do that. Okay, so I jump on top.
Oh yeah. Jump on top of this.
Round. What is this? Round 4?
Now, was that a real bug, or did you just make that up? Because you
Got
don't
him.
get hurt.
You start over.
So close, too.
Oh man.
Well,
That was so devious.
Yeah, it's pretty
That
Pretty
was
devious.
that was a long time right there. Coyote 4009 says, "Poor Lucky, he needs a vacation."
He does.
I agree.
Go back to Foxington and sit on the docks and
That's true.
Yeah.
Yeah, he could hop over to Gilly Island and just run around in his little swimsuit.
I hear that's a
Splashing
really
with the
relaxing
fishes.
place.
Nice copies.
Yeah. Some hot beats.
Some really fun stuff.
I do.
Yeah, don't you want Lucky to have nice names?
I do, Dave.
don't you want to hear Meowmalade's hot new track?
I
Yeah,
can't
it's all
wait
the
to.
rage.
It's like the song of the summer.
It's all the rage.
every summer.
It's always summer in Gilead. Okay, I'm not doing so well.
So David,
Some art.
That's
I
a
think
good
this is
question.
a great debatable topic.
For a second there, I was like, now do I jump on top of that to get the bug to work? And then I
Don't, Eric's
remembered
in your head.
that you have conned me deeply.
Yeah. I wanted to ingrain that.
I've internalized
It's
you,
now
Eric.
just instinctual.
What other soups are not soup? What's another soup?
Like,
Ice cream
is
soup.
melted ice cream a soup?
That's what I'm saying. Ice cream.
Yeah.
Soupy.
I mean, there are like cold soups, but they're like not sweet flavors. Yeah, like gazpacho, which is like it's savory.
And you could pour a can of Coca-Cola into a bowl and use a spoon.
Spoon.
I think-
And would it be soup?
it's more about
think it would.
consistency, right?
Yeah. I'd have to agree. So maybe only cereal.
Oh, that was just a
Yeah.
wild cereal.
To be a soup doesn't need more than one.
So you're right.
I think I agree.
But
with
see,
that
then
too.
you have like a chicken noodle soup, and that's pretty thin. Like that's pretty brothy. But then you have
But
the
there's
other
celery and
ingredients.
carrots and noodles. That's more.
There's a
Yeah.
lot of ingredients.
So I think that like as long as it has other ingredients, it can be thin.
Yeah.
So
Drop
my
some Doritos in the
But
Coke.
what about
yes,
Yeah, there you
yes,
go.
I love it.
Yeah.
Soup.
That was where I was
Croutons.
heading.
But I mean, think about cereal. You can put honey in there, cinnamon, you can put spices,
Fruit.
fruit.
I just knocked that crumble right off the ledge.
Or you have cereal that has multiple kinds of cereal inside of it. You know,
Yeah, usually.
like where it has like it has the fruit pieces in there, the little chocolate pieces.
Now you guys are like the developers of Super Lucky's Tale, so I think you have the definitive word on what is Lucky's favorite cereal.
I'm sort of feeling. I don't know. This is up for debate. What about like Frosted Flakes? It's got another mammalian mascot that's orange.
Orange. I mean, like I'm not gonna lie, I was kind of thinking Frosted Flakes.
I gotta imagine that Lucky looks up to Tony the Tiger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think Lucky's pretty great.
I was thinking Lucky Charms.
Lucky
Oh my gosh, I can't believe
Yeah.
you think
Man,
of that
that's
sooner.
pretty.
And he also
I think I got it, guys. I think I got it. Oh! What? What? I swiped it. I swiped it right with my tail.
You ran out of time.
I say Lucky likes Lucky Charms, but it's just get a box.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would agree with that. That tracks.
I feel like we should put little Lucky Charm like tickets for to collect. Like the little rainbow marshmallows.
Yes.
Gotta collect them all.
And you know what's next? Kellogg?
Is this
Come talk to us because we're going to get a Lucky Marshmallow
Yes.
in the cereal.
In the cereal, yes.
Kellogg?
And it's gonna
Get
be like
at
a
us.
whole. It's gonna
Get
be like
at us, Kellogg.
a whole thing. People are gonna be like, this marshmallow. It's gonna be like one of these days.
It's going to be like those Sonic the Hedgehog popsicles that they sell in the ice cream trucks.
Oh my god.
I happen to know for a fact that Mr. Kellogg watches our live stream, so get at us, Kellogg.
Wow.
There we go.
DM us.
Such a fun.
Okay, this is it. This is the one. I can feel it.
Fireball's pretty well.
And I think I can guarantee it.
Yeah,
It's a guarantee.
that's.
I should try to do it without jumping. What do you think?
I would
I
love to see
think the
that.
jumping
I think
adds
that'd be
some
wild.
chaos to
Yeah.
your logic.
It does kind of.
It's actually impossible to complete this.
So
But I
should
say-
try that.
Pull back on the jump.
There.
Yeah, I agree.
That's how I always play it.
Yeah. I want to see it. Let's see if it's possible. No more jumping the rest
Well,
of
you-
the time. Let's
But
test
I
it.
also
You can't do it during the laser.
Yeah, the lasers.
Oh,
you
lasers.
can.
Yeah. That makes sense.
Yeah.
But during
That guy
the
was
fireball
sleeping.
attack,
Can I just leave
I think
Buzzkill
it's possible.
sleeping? Will the fight?
It won't progress. Just wait. Buzzkill.
Yeah, which puts Jinx in a really weird spot.
Yeah, because he's just staring at you, like really pissed, but he can't do anything about it. So you
In
know.
that moment, I had all the power.
Yeah, truly.
Like, you're just gonna
I
fly
should've
forever.
I should have savored it.
And he's just screaming, Buzzkill! But he's still sleeping.
Yeah.
Micromanagement is bad.
He's like, you can't tell me how to snooze.
Micromanagement. Yeah. Oh, guys, my guarantee. What's gonna happen to my precious guarantee if I die? It's not gonna look good. This is not gonna look good for me.
Your word is going to be worth nothing.
And
You'll be out of a job.
like I'm gonna be out of the job. I'm gonna wait.
This is great
Just
versus Lucky Charms are so expensive.
yeah, that's
Dang.
unfortunate.
I remember they were like $6. It's like, is it worth it?
I used to get them like as a Christmas present because my parents would never buy us cereals other than
There's all those really tasty Halloween cereals too. You got
The Count ones,
Yeah.
right? They're like
Yeah,
purple.
Count Chocula.
Yeah.
Frankenberry.
oh man.
That or Oreos, right?
Oreos.
And that will tears your mouth up.
I love the artificial weird taste tricks. That's my mouth, but in a good way.
A good pain.
It's really touch and go.
Uh-oh.
no.
You're good. Wow. Safe.
Jinx is not happy about your success.
Oh, I think I got him, guys.
Is this the last one?
Get it. Wow! Wow! That was way too close.
All right, I guaranteed. My guarantee came true. My job is safe.
I always thought Jinx was so sad.
I know he looks so sad.
This looks like an old
I mean, he
man.
just got defeated, so.
Yeah.
Lucky, you
Looks like
did
a
it.
tired old
You defeated the kitty litter, stopped Jinx, and saved everyone in the book.
Thank you
so
for,
proud.
thank you JoJo. Thank you Mama Kitty Anna. Thank you Coyote 4009. Thank you.
Every story needs a hero.
I love when they
And while
like
some are
hug
born
and
into
little tails
greatness,
wrap around.
others, well, they can look just like your little brother. It may be the end of this chapter, but somehow, I think his story is just beginning. Hey, Lucky,
Always ask
how
me
about
that
on your
question.
next adventure, we go together?
We did it. Except we didn't because
But
there's
wait,
2 more.
There's more.
There's more.
Ho ho ho.
We have the credits.
Credits.
Is there by chance a skip button, or do we want to? Should we? I think we should let the credits roll all the way.
Yeah, let's see him.
Credits.
There's
David.
There's Shmee.
What's the music playing?
Yeah. Lucky's theme.
All right.
I wonder what Jinx gets up to after you defeat him. He shrinks back to normal size.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loses his Godzilla-like size, right?
Yeah.
You've
The grumpy cat.
And he
taken the power back.
heads to his timeshare in Florida.
That sounds right.
Oh, that sounds kind of sad. Hey, special thanks to a couple folks, including, do you guys work with Nerve? Or they're not. That's not audio guys, right?
No,
They're design.
They're design.
And
they're actually just in Richardson.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah. Neighboring studio.
There's a couple Microsoft folks. Thank you to, shout out to Microsoft, thank you for partnering with us on this awesome game.
we liked them so much, we gave them each 2 titles on top of their names.
We're like, you guys have your way of doing credits, and we respect that. we will honor your credits.
Sure will. Yeah. John, Kyle, and
Shall we?
Yeah.
I think we're gonna take off and go make some sounds.
Thank you guys so much
Yeah.
for coming by.
Yeah.
Oh, not to you
It was
guys.
fun.
You guys stay here.
oh, okay.
Yeah, we could probably go for a few more minutes if you guys are up for it. What time is it?
It is
Probably-
now 3:30.
Maybe like 10 more minutes. Just kind of give people a peek into Gilly Island. We might not do any levels, but
Just wander around the hub.
yeah, just show people the hub and give them a taste for what's coming on the next stream.
Sure.
Lucky goes on vacation.
Gotta put on our sunscreen.
Okay, I'm gonna skip the rest of the credits because that was just kind of getting boring. All right, we have a Meowvelous party. So both of you guys worked on Gilly Island a little bit, right?
Indeed, in depth.
Yeah.
What is your favorite part about this DLC package?
For me, I think it was the boss fight. I spent a lot of time working with a lot of different people on it, and I don't know, I love the art for the tiles, the dance floor tiles. To me, they just look so like plastic and real, and like I just love them lighting up with color and changing colors. And also working with Aaron Brown and Matt Cheney, who's in here, on some of the audio for it. I thought they did an awesome job, and I don't know, I love listening to that boss fight.
I agree. I really do like that boss fight.
Yeah.
How
It's
about you?
spunky.
Do you have something else, or are you gonna ditto Eric's?
No, I mean, I think that Eric's is very relevant. Like, the boss fight was like definitely like a big win for us with this package that we released. But I just like the aesthetic of Gilly Island as a whole. You know, like we got to do a lot of like cute, fun things for the art, and I think that like the environment itself is just like that whimsy that Lucky has, and you know, like, oh, his sense of adventure, it's somewhere different. You know, we see a lot of water, which is cool, some adorable ambient creatures and stuff like that. And then probably my favorite part about Gilly Island is I think we did a beautiful job with all the lighting, and we got to do some really cool things with different lighting setups that we hadn't done before. And so,
it feels like for the player who has just, you know, done this like long 4-world campaign and finally beat Jinx, this really hard boss fight. It's like a vacation for the player.
Yeah, it's fresh and new, and yeah, you get to.
It always bonus.
The ambience are a good call out too, with these little hand crabs. There's like the octopi.
I want all of this in sticker form, actually. You know, like tiny cute stickers everywhere.
I love that I don't have to feel guilty about just knocking them off the ledge because they're just going back to the ocean.
Yeah,
you're helping them basically.
Just hang out, so they're getting thirsty.
The hermit crab's like, I'm so close there.
There is a shark back
This is the rarest ambient creature in the game.
Is that the only shark?
I think so. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know. He might have a friend, so.
Oh, we'll be on the lookout for a shark.
You can sort of see under there. I think it's. See a little bit. So
I noticed loopy lanterns. I hadn't noticed it before. I was playing it right before the stream. A little bit of shadow, a little bit of shape. And there's fish in the water, loopy lanterns. And I thought that was a cool detail because they looked really good. Like the movement on them was really good, but it's such a small detail that you wouldn't notice unless you were really looking for it.
Yeah, because you kind of got some darker, murky waters over in Loopy Lanterns because it's all spooky.
So yeah, this is Gilly Island, and we will be. What's that?
We just walk around.
Oh,
Yeah,
here's a hot dog.
hot dogs.
Hot dogs. Hot dogs are more important in the next DLC.
Yeah.
Yes.
So I guess next time we're going to be doing Secure the Talent, which that's actually a pretty difficult level. There's moving inner tubes, you got to jump between, there's a lot of long jumps, timing elements.
Some umbrellas.
Yeah, maybe one of our hardest foxholes, one with all those rotating tubes, you know the one?
Oh,
are you talking about the Donkey Kong inspired one?
Could be.
I think so. Where there's like a time trial with the rotating inner tubes.
Oh, yeah, that one is really hard.
Yeah.
I think that Bruno might have just been having a really bad day when he designed that one. He took out all his frustrations in that one.
Called out. Yeah.
So here's where we will end up. These guys are all just loving this so much. They can't do anything else otherwise.
I mean, if they had to dance to something for hours on end, you know what I mean? I guess it is pretty catchy.
Would you pick this if you had to dance to something for hours on end? Would you go Meowmalade all the way?
I don't know. That's a tough question. I feel like I would go for something more like relaxing or like something that's just like easier to tolerate all the time. Yeah, like a subtle little bop, you know.
I'm gonna do Around the World by Daft Punk, and I'm gonna be flossing at 110% energy the entire time.
I know it's just really easy to throw words out, but we should make that happen.
I don't know how to floss.
All right, guys, we're gonna switch over to our hello camera.
Wow, I'm in the sun.
The sun came out. It's like the first time in like 48 hours that the sun's come out.
Guys, that's awesome.
Well, I think that Eric and I probably have to get back to some game making.
Thank you guys so much for coming.
Yeah.
Of course. Thanks for having us.
Thank you for your time.
Yes, and congratulations,
That
David.
was beautiful.
Yes.
Completing
On your victory. You
I
got
couldn't
a
have done it
relish.
without you guys' help. So thank you.
You know, I was really
Hell.
trying to do my best to be supportive. So I'm glad you noticed, picked up on
I
that
appreciate it.
effort that I put in. So,
All right.
okay,
see
so
you
you
guys.
guys.
All right,
That was
guys.
great.
That was
I feel
fun.
good about that.
We
I did nothing.
accomplished something today. you
Yeah,
know? We,
yeah.
we took down Jinx. You all helped.
Definitely.
And thank you guys so much for tuning in to our Lucky's dev stream. It's always nice to bring more and new faces, people who worked on the game. So we're gonna keep doing that.
Definitely. Yeah, sure. Thanks for joining us, guys. We hope that you will go play some other Lucky. And speaking of that, do we want to find someone who's playing Super Lucky's Tale to raid?
We could
If someone's around.
we have a backup plan if nobody's playing Super Lucky's Tale, and that's our buddy Mr. Creatorverse.
Right. He did actually tell me though that just for us he was going to play Super Lucky's Tale.
Oh, that's
Isn't
perfect.
that crazy? Yeah.
That is perfect.
So if you're in chat, Mr. Creatorverse, if we don't get the chance to raid you, we will go ahead and host you on our channel.
Yeah, sounds good. Let's look it up right now.
Let's do it. What do you need?
I am gonna pull up Twitch here and see if it's weird to be watching yourself on a time delay like that.
Oh, there he is. He's right there.
Okay.
Click him.
So he is playing it. So we can go ahead and raid Mr. Creatorverse. Why not? I say let's do it. We're gonna sign off and do a few seconds of our closing outro music, and then stick around because we are gonna send you guys to one of our awesome friends. He is Mr. Creatorverse. Tell us about Mr. Creatorverse.
Mr. Creatorverse, he is one of our longest Creatorverse streamers, as is in the name. And he and Mrs. Creatorverse, aka the boss, like to stream Creatorverse together and build awesome stuff on Twitch Country, so you can catch them every once in a while, along with their awesome other Creatorverse streamers like Positive Aries, and sometimes JoJo's in there, Average Jane. So there's a lot of and Random Insanity. There's a ton of other streamers that I'm failing to mention here, but you guys are all awesome. And we like to poke in and say hi every once in a while. So thank you so much.
Thank you guys. And with that, we'll go ahead and say goodbye for now.
Yeah, sure.
See you next time.
Bye.
Bye. And we're sending you to Mr. Creatorverse. Enjoy and goodbye. Oh wait, we have to wait 7 seconds.
We have to wait 7 seconds.
You get to hang out with us for 7
I don't
more
even know
seconds.
what to do for 7 seconds. Like,
Well, it's up. So
oh.
raid now.
Great.
All right, we will see you guys later.
Bye.